Welcome to MGTOW Lifestyle Channel. I'm your host, Logic. The purpose of this channel and its videos is to help men wake the fuck up. They say the best offense is a great defense. And in martial arts, they show you how to use your opponent's momentum against them. That's right, fellas. The Equal Rights Amendment. Has anybody actually ever read this from start to finish? Well, let's get started here. The Equal Rights Amendment is a proposed amendment to the United States Constitution designed to guarantee equal legal rights for all American citizens, regardless of sex. It seeks to end the legal distinctions between men and women in terms of divorce, property, employment, and other matters. Did you catch that? It seeks to end the legal distinction between men and women in terms of divorce, property, employment, and other matters. What does this mean to you, fellas? What this means is equality of rights under the law shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex. Period. Has a light bulb gone off in your head, guys? This is huge. Because for decades now, although the Equal Rights Amendment existed, men haven't been utilizing it. Men haven't been saying, my divorce should be equal. Child support, which is huge, should be equal. Meaning, the same amount that one parent is expected to pay should match that of what the other parent is expected to pay. Now, who's ever heard of such a thing? A woman paying child support? Well, in certain circumstances, yes, because the woman doesn't have full custody of the child, so then therefore she is paying child support. But generally and most often, the man is expected to pay child support. The question that I have is, the child has two parents. Why is only one of them, being the man, expected to pay child support? I'm sorry, but according to what we just read, that is not equal rights. It is more than fair that both parents should contribute to the financial well-being of their child and be financially responsible for their child or their children. So the same amount that a man must pay should be equally matched by that of what the woman should pay. So now that we've uncovered this information that's always been out there, it's just that we as men haven't utilized it for our best interest. No one should be signing these standard divorce, visitation, and child support orders. A man seeking to get divorced or going through a divorce should be speaking to his attorney and making certain that he gets a fair, equal divorce. And when it comes to children, making certain that both parties, the male and the female, are held to be financially responsible for their child or their children. Both parties should be paying child support, not just the man. The woman should be paying the child support as well. When an attorney walks into a courtroom and says to the judge, "My client is prepared to pay child support matching the same amount as the woman he's getting divorced from," what's the judge going to say? No? How could a judge say no to that? Being we are in an equal rights country and society. And watch how fast the woman's head spins. Watch how fast the other attorney's head spins. What argument can be made against that? Zero. Any argument brought would be sexist, would be biased, and would be based on inequality. I'm sorry. That's just not legal here in these United States. Fellas, I think we just found legal grounds to control the amount of child support that men pay. Because let's think about it strategically. Is a woman really going to come up off of $500, $800, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a month to be co-financially responsible for her child or her children? To be held accountable by putting this money into a joint monitored account by which all purchases could be transparent and both parties held accountable? I'm sorry if this hurts anybody's feelings, but that seems to be fair, equal, and the adult thing to do, which is be held accountable. I'm pretty sure that once that line is drawn, a woman would certainly be very reasonable about the financial support that it takes to raise a child. Now, guys, I must say, I'm no attorney. I'm not licensed to practice law. I'm just reading the Equal Rights Amendment, and I'm logically putting things together to understand what is fair and equal. What one should do is definitely seek out their own legal counsel, your own attorney, and ask them about an equal, fair divorce and equal, fair child support. And where is it written that a woman, being the co-parent, is not also financially responsible for her child or children, and being in a equal rights country, she should have to do and meet the same fair, equal obligations for financial responsibility of a child or children as the man. And I'm pretty sure there's some language that they can put together on a legal document and petition the courts correctly for fair and equal child support from both adult parents. Now, I want you to keep this in mind, fellas. Once the precedent is set that a woman has to pay the same amount of child support that she is seeking from a man, do you understand the repercussions this would have? This would cut down on certainly women cheating on men. This would have women thinking a whole hell of a lot different when it comes to entertaining thoughts of divorce. In fact, this might even keep a family together. This might even have a couple sit down and really try to work out their differences. Because a divorce now, if we went the equal rights route, would cost her just as much as it would cost a man. And lastly, fellas, keep in mind and understand completely that both marriage and divorce is a business. It is a multi-billion-dollar a year business, year in and year out. So, make sure that your business is being managed correctly. And realize you don't have to sign anything. You don't have to agree to anything that is not in your best interest and that is not fair and equal. Thanks for watching the MGTOW Lifestyle Channel. Stay tuned. We've got a lot more coming.
Please wake up.